Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Tirmizi bin Hasan, MA 12029. Okay, I want to explain to you this. This is the example of the thermocouple in the thermodynamic lab. The thermocouple is used to measure the temperature. It consists of two wires. The wires are well together to create the junction, and the junction is where the place that took the junction where the place the temperature is measured. Okay, we continue about the part and the function. As you can see here, there is three parts in the thermocouple. The first one is wire. The function of the wire is link the thermocouple to the control instrumentation, and the second is to break the sensing the tension of the point. Okay, the thermal well is it protect thermometer from processing fluid, and the second is it enable the thermometer to be replaced without breaking the containment of the processing plant. Okay, the first one I want to show is the junction. The junction is the place where the temperature is measured. Okay, the operation of the thermocouple is when the both ends are joined together continuously, the current flow through a wire when one of the ends is heated. This is called thermoelectric effect. When there is different temperature at both the ends, a small voltage is generated. This voltage will be increased when the temperature is increased, and vice versa. And this voltage can be measured by using the voltmeter. Okay, that's all. Before I end my presentation, I want to share about the application of thermocouple in industry. Okay, the first one is in the steel industry. Monitor the thermocouple is used as the monitor temperature and chemistry throughout the steel making process. And the second is heating applies safely. Thermocouple in field safe mode are used in oven and water heaters to detect if pilot flame is burning to prevent fire and hazard. And the last one, in manufacturing, it is used for testing the prototype electrical and mechanical apparatus. Okay, that's all from me. Assalamualaikum and thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Roshad Zahani bin Isa. Today I will present about the LVDT. LVDT is designed for the linear variable differential transformer. The LVDT only sends voltage. It calibrates voltage with displacement. In the laboratory, its function is for the spring mass system. The mass system is all about the vibrating system. The vibrating system is purpose of this project is to explore the principle of vibration, absorbers tooth and experimental setup. The experiment is designed to provide the information of the behavior of a body hanging from a spring. The idea is to investigate simple harmonic oscillatory motion, observing how position and also velocity and acceleration development against the time. Okay, this is the part of the LVDT. For the LVDT, it only sense the voltage. So for this experiment, first we will measure the mass for this experiment. First, we need to make sure we have the different weight of mass. For the first mass, we will determine the voltage of the first weight. After we put the weight, we need to calibrate this, and we will get the signal of the weight. For the signal, we will get the displacement of this signal. Now I will explain about the basic component of the LVDT. Okay, firstly, this is the primary core. This is a secondary core and ion core. Primary core is to convert the electrical energy to magnetic flux. It's normally energized by an AC current and producing and fluctuating magnetic flux. For the secondary core, it consists of two identical and equally spaced from primary core, but different in terms of direction. Is also to convert the magnetic flux produced by the primary coil back into electrical quantity. Then the last is the ion coil. Is function to connect to the object which is going to be measured. Physical construction of a typical LVDT consists of a movable core of magnetic material and three coils comprising the static transformer. One coil is primary and the others are secondary coils. Basic formula of transformer states the voltage is proportional to number of coil windings. This is the basic formula of transformer, where N is number of coil windings and V is the voltage readout. When iron cores like through transformer, a certain number of coil windings are affected by proximity of sliding core and thus generate a unit voltage output. The system of LVDT will be used in laboratory to determine the displacement using the voltage by mass spring system.
I will present about accelerometer. Firstly, an accelerometer is an electromechanical device that will measure the acceleration force. This force may be static, like constant force of gravity pulling something downward, or there could be dynamic, which is caused by moving or vibrating the accelerometer. Application of accelerometer. Accelerometer has multiple applications in industry and science. For example, in industry, accelerometer can be used to measure object acceleration. Besides that also can use to measure seismic activity, inclination machine, dynamic distance and speed without influence of gravity. As an example, this accelerometer is used to measure an object acceleration. Here is the output. I will explain about how does accelerometer work. Okay, firstly I will explain about the part. This is the mass, this is a piezoelectric material, and here is the output. Okay, the force causes the vibration or change in motion cause the mass to squeeze the piezoelectric material, which produce an electrical charge that is proportional to the force exerted on it. Since the charge is proportional to the force and the mass is constant, then the change is also proportional to the acceleration. The piezoelectric material, this material contain microscopic crystal structure that gets stressed by accelerative force, which cause the voltage to be generated. Then the voltage output then converted into acceleration.